If you can just take a moment to introduce yourselves before we get started.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us on our service. I'm Angel Ibarra.
I'm Zion Bakaton.
I'm Elijah Huger.
I'm Brenda Garofalo.
And we would like to thank you for joining us in our service today. We would like to invite you to imagine a world in where cannibalism is another source of grieving. Instead of the popular methods of cremation and burial, we add another one to the table for our loved ones and friends to grieve. In this world, cannibalism is seen as an intimate, beautiful practice. The inspiration for this story, it comes from a place in which it's inspired by our world, where we, as creatives, are constantly bombarded with a multitude of content expected to turn over creativity in a short time frame. Picture this: a smoke-filled apartment. The air is so thick, it's hard to breathe. There's a clattering of a pan, and we find Jacques bending over Devin, unconscious, overlooking the burns in the back of his head. Are you satiated yet? It's a horror romance television show in which takes place in this exact world. It is the culinary expertise of the bear meets the darkness of Hannibal meets the romance of heated rivalry. Jacques is a sous chef at one of the best funeral parlors in the city. He, with his scorched lover / roommate, is looking over and reminding himself of all the relationship that has come before them. In this, he is searching and given the opportunity for a chance to open his own restaurant. But with the police banging on his door, the stress of service piling on top of him, and the overwhelming feeling that he has not much time left. He has to figure out everything he has on his plate before the clock runs out and service begins. For the rest of our planned service, we have Jacques planning and trying to find a way to develop and showcase his menu. He is making knee-jerk reaction after knee-jerk reaction, starting fire after fire, causing more and more damage until he is pushed to the point where he has to ask a question in which we ask you, which would you choose? The love of your life or the love of your life?
So, for our cast, for our leading man, we have Michael Simono as Jacques. He's an up-and-coming star whose breakout role in Love, Victor garnered him an Instagram following over 1.1 million people. For our supporting cast, we have Nicholas Galitzine as Devin, Jacques' lover. He shot into stardom with his role as Prince Henry in Amazon's Red, White, and Royal Blue, which garnered him an Instagram following over 5.8 million people. For her television debut, we have Alyssa Liu as Daisy, our lovable Nepo baby food critic. She's a 2026 gold-winning Olympus for figure skating, and is Time's 100 Most Influential People of the Year, which shot her Instagram following to over 8.3 million people. We have Diego Calva as Craig, our overstressed and overworked executive chef. His breakout role was portraying Manny Torres in the criminally underrated Babylon in 2022, which earned him a Golden Globe nomination for his role. Our antagonist, Monsieur Wellington, a ruthless business tycoon, will be portrayed by Oliver Platt, a long-standing talent in the industry whose role as Uncle Jimmy in The Bear secured him a SAG Award for Outstanding Performance in 2024. Our showrunner will be Brian Fuller. He held the same job for the critically acclaimed series Hannibal throughout its entirety, and we have no doubt he would absolutely kill it in our show. Our talent will be attracted to our project because of the bold, unique, and high-concept story we are telling.
The budget for our pilot is $6.9 million. Our comps are The Bear, Hannibal, Heated Rivalry. The Bear ran for 5 seasons with a budget of $5 million per episode. Hannibal ran for 3 seasons with a negative cost of $2.2 million. And Heated Rivalry is going for 2 seasons and counting with a negative cost of $3.6 million per episode. Our highest line items are marketing at $2 million, our producer's salary at $400K, and our production staff at $304K. We're filming in New York City because we feel creatively it matches the energy and the aesthetic of our fictional city, and financially, the state offers generous tax credits. We're taking advantage of the New York production credit, which we qualify for by filming the majority of our pilots in New York and having a budget of at least $1 million. This is a 30% credit on qualified expenses and can be used for both above and below the line expenses. We also qualify for the New York Post credit by completing at least 75% of our posts in New York. This is a 30% credit on post expenses. We have 3 sources of funding. Number 1, the tax credits. Number 2, co-productions with A24 and Apple Studios. And number 3, financing from City National Bank. The main legal challenges that we foresee are number 1, marketing, particularly the display of billboards and promotional images that could be offensive to some, considering the content of our show. Our solution to this is to hire an entertainment lawyer and to emphasize tasteful, respectful marketing. Another issue that we foresee is having branded food products in scenes that deal with cannibalism. And for this, our solution is to remove all labels unless we have a product placement deal and to consult our entertainment lawyer.
So for our traditional marketing strategy, as you mentioned, we'll be putting up billboards as funeral parlor advertisements in order to appeal to the general public. In addition to that, we'll be having a high-end restaurant pop-up where we'll be serving the fans the meals that we have on our show. Of course, without the cannibalism part of it, it'll be regular meat, but so that they can have an interactive experience where they can try the meals that they know before. For our social media viral strategy, we'll be doing street interviews, asking people the question, what meal would you want to be cooked as after you die? We hope this will become a trend with the hashtag #MealMe. We will be having a pop-up at the Grove where we'll have a wall full of flowers where fans can go, pick up a flower. Each flower will have a keyword attached to it. They will be directed to a private booth to tell a story about heartbreak or grief related to the keyword that they picked with the flower. Their identity will remain anonymous, but we hope that this will help emphasize the emotional core of our story. Across the U.S., we will be having food trucks serving the menu from the cast. So going back to our marketing strategy of what meal would you want to be cooked as is what meals the cast would be want to be cooked as after they died. We'll be partnering with Le Creuset, which is a high-end kitchen utensils brand, to give the chance for their customers to win a ticket to a screening for one of our pilots through buying their products. For product placement, we will also be working with Le Creuset. As Elijah mentioned previously, we won't be having any product placement with food brands to avoid any legal issues because of the cannibalism. So we will be remaining with Le Creuset as kitchen utensils. For distribution, we have Apple TV as our #1 option because they're a streaming platform that values quality over quantity. We believe our show's strengths are its uniqueness and its complexity, so we believe we are a great fit for their platform. However, we do as well have Amazon Prime as a second option.
Our show is a dark drama. We will follow Jacques' journey to turn the mournful ritual of cannibalism into a fine dining experience. His passion leads to creative obsession that comes at a devastating cost as we watch Jacques sacrifice his morality and soul to push the boundaries of taste for his relentless pursuit of perfection. Are you satiated yet? Because if so, tip your servers and Spitz has the check. Thank you.